what they are, everybody, every team member are synchronized. What the task they have to do, they have to perform on the right time. Value added services. Gentlemen, I would like to give an example in this regards. Value added services. We have talked with Dabbawalas yesterday. I have asked few questions with them. He gave me an example. Once he told that one customer of his, he said that Dabbawalas are like God. Then he asked why they are like gods. Because Dabbawalas save their relationship between husband and wife. How come? Because once husband beaten up her wife very badly, and the next day he went to office, and by telling that I'm not returning back, and our relationship is come to an end now. But Indian husband है, झुकेगा नहीं, टूटेगा. So as to our Indian wives, they like कि मानता नहीं. But early in the morning, prepare the tiffin box for the husband, and then the Dabbawala came at 9:30, then deliver the tiffin, and in that tiffin, she wrote a letter. My dear beloved husband, I'm so sorry about my regrets and please forgive me. Dabbawala के पास जब Dabbawala लेकर गए उनको office में, now the angry husband of morning now become the hungry husband, right? तो उसको भी पता चला कि yes, that is the thing which we have to abolish. उसने 2 film की ticket भेजी, और now by this way they have saved their relationship just because of Dabbawala's message. So they act like God to that particular customer. No over reliance on technology. They have no over reliance on technology. They are working. Everything depends on their self-assumed and self-motivated workers. Create an integrated performance chain. Acute visibility. The beauty of the Dabbawalas. Keep it simple. Their customers value food delivered on time every day. Next. Thank you so much. Well, this is all about. Next. Up. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Paper on the topic, logistics skills gap in supply chain management, challenges and prospects.
On the topic, logistics skill gap in supply chain management. At an optimized cost whenever and wherever they want. This is where supply chain management comes in the picture. The concept of this is design to delivery. In our paper, we will be justifying that logistics skill gap play a crucial role in it. Let's come to the literature review. The term logistics is more operations oriented. Literature review strongly suggests existence of 2 things. Firstly, global shortage of skilled professionals, and second, cost reduction at low levels and compensating it with mid and high level employees. Let's move to research methodology. For our research, we have specifically chosen road transportation of Agra and surrounding regions. The sample size taken was 20 of drivers and helpers. The sample technique used was convenience sample. The research method used was structured questionnaire with 25 questions using Likert scale. The variables selected were first, wages, and thirdly, alcohol and drugs consumption, fourthly, training and development, and the last, education and experience. Income. Income is another motivating factor that we can say that majority of employees exist in medium paid categories, that is from rupees 3,000 to rupees 5,000. Coming to the next, age. As seen in the graph, we have taken 3 age groups. It's one of the demographic factors affecting employee skill. Experience. Though majority is experienced employees, but they don't have enough exposure to handle increasing tonnage and heavy capacity trucks. Driving skills. So, driving skills are good enough, but safe driving practices are avoided and precautionary measures to handle sensitive materials are not taken. Education of routes. Majority is just aware of few alternative routes that must be taken. वो training. Lastly, drugs. Consumption of drugs and alcohol during working hours is one of the major reasons of inefficiency, and its consumption is as much as once a day. Hence, we can conclude with following findings. First, courses or specialization should be offered in logistics and SCM. Secondly, redesign recruitment process. Third, revision of wages. Fourth, regular training and development. Fifth, a broad awareness of laws, permits, geographical area and its rules. Limitations. There were few limitations while we were working on this research. These are: the research was limited to Agra and surrounding areas, so it can't be taken as universally accepted facts. Since this research is based on human resources and the behavior, so it can be from person to person, their values and culture, ethics vary. These are the references that we have consulted for our research work. Thank you.
I would like to call upon our next presenters, Nikki Goyal and Tushar Goyal, on the topic Challenges in Delivery and Sales Management of a News Agency.
The topic for our presentation is Challenges in Delivery and Supply Chain Management of Newspaper Agency. Next.
Here we are having supply chain management. Supply chain management is the oversight of material, information and finances as they move in a process from supplier to manufacturer to the wholesaler, and wholesaler to the retailer, and retailer to ultimate consumer. Supply chain management involves coordinating and integrating activities. So these both activities, effective supply chain management system is to reduce inventory while maintaining necessary product availability. So in a newspaper organization, there are various factors that determines the successful operation of the supply and distribution channels. Accordingly, even minor issues in these operations can adversely affect the newspaper. A customer may choose a newspaper for various reasons. However, it is up to the customer distribution network.
Next. There are following channel members in flow of a newspaper agency. The first is printing press. The press prints the required units for the day according to the production plan. It takes the content from the editorial team and prints using high capacity advanced press machines that deliver the product in packaged condition. The next channel member that follows is the transporter. The packaged newspapers are transported through contracted trucks and vans to different distribution locations. The other channel member in the chain is the distribution center. The distribution center receives the copies from the transporter and stocks it for a short duration before handing it over to the various vendors and hawkers who source it from the center. The payment for the goods is on a daily basis. The next channel member are the vendors and hawkers. Vendors and hawkers source their newspapers from the distribution center and deliver them to the ultimate customers. Vendors are large in scale than hawkers and employ delivery boys. The delivery boys have demarcated or the set regions, housing societies which they serve. Hawkers are individuals who do not have established customers and sell at roadside, bus stands, railway stations, etc. They make small quantity purchases. Next slide. The major challenges that are faced by the newspaper industry are as follows. Number one, content. A newspaper needs to match the reader's requirements, especially if the newspaper is targeted in a local market, such as we have INX or DLA targeting Agra and neighborhood localities. Thus, it is not only need to capture the articles of national interest, but also the local interest. Thus, there is a critical need to monitor the nature of the newspaper content desired by the reader. The next challenge that is faced by the entrepreneurs in the newspaper industry is the layout and design. The layout and design of a newspaper appeals to the reader as much as the content in it. Hence, special attention must be paid to not only the layout of the newspaper, but also the size and quality of the final print. The next major challenge is cost. In a highly competitive industry like newspapers, one of the ways a newspaper can make itself differentiable is by managing the cost to the customer. Then the next challenge is of distribution. Newspaper, as we know, is a highly perishable good and requires stringent timings to be followed. A delay may result in the wastage of enormous costs. Hence, newspaper printing press uses a highly time-critical channel for the distribution, where the risk of the delay is borne by each participant in the channel as and when the goods are transferred to them. Even a slip of a few minutes can create a cascading effect and the value of the newspaper diminishes. Next.
Now, one of the major challenges in the newspaper agency can be found as the profit sharing throughout the distribution channel is also a critical. They are the bound by upper limit of commission at each level by the Audit Bureau of Circulation. Maintaining such competitive commission structure is one of the main issues faced by the newspaper agencies in the respected distribution system. A newspaper organization has no control over any level of the channel of distribution. Now, we are having the time available for production to useful consumer delivery and shorter than any industry. We all know about the time duration. It is the newspaper agency who is having the less time distribution system. Now, finally, we are having the nature of product. The nature of product, the tangible and unpredictable flow of news and information defines product's parameters.
Next. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions? Thank you.
I'd like to call upon our next presenter, Kanaya Agarwal and Megha Garg on the topic Cisco System, the supply chain story. Even by overcoming extremely tragic challenges and problems in our career.
So that's a truth. Whether we ourselves will be an entrepreneur, otherwise we will be in the job of a company where we will be working with an entrepreneur. So we are going to present the example of such a renowned company and was one of the topmost company who is even competitive with the uppermost companies too.
Challenges should never be taken as a problematic aspect, as they are the main opportunity. That is, overcoming the challenges is the main key to success.
So we have searched a lot and found that Cisco as one of the main examples which will make us all learn that how challenges themselves provide success. Cisco is one of the world's most highest company which is related to IT. Cisco is such a huge company and it has been moving up. Let us understand that how it has came into existence. Cisco was founded in 1984 and in a living room just by the husband and wife team of Sandy Lerner and Len Boschek and a group of computer scientists at Stanford.
Just in 10 years, by 1995, the company introduced applications for selling products or services on its website, and you can see its other achievements too.
It has made some extremely new, extraordinary, special and unique tasks. In 1996, company introduced a new internet initiative called the Network Strategy. They have also introduced virtual private network. So even it has saved US $12 million annually through direct fulfillment and have used the prototype too, which is being explained on here in a clear sense.
Next slide, please. By the end of 2000, more than 75% of the orders were placed over internet, so profits went up from $710 million to $1.2 billion. Now let us make you aware of company's network strategy was the one which had played a major role in its success over the years, but Cisco owned just 2 of the 40 facilities that manufactured its products and haven't owned its distribution system. Next slide, please.
That had arisen the challenges in the path of its flow of effective supply chain. transactions between the suppliers and manufacturers were not always smooth, and that has led to short of the key component and finally led to the delay of shipment to the customers. So have arisen a basic challenge for them.
For Cisco's customers, there had occurred lack of time so as to visit the supplier's website to order the equipment they needed. And then Cisco failed to foresee the changing trends.
Guns too. Cisco ordered large quantity in advance on the basis of demand projection made by the company's sales force, so that have arisen a basic challenge.
And the other challenge is Cisco's supply chain management factors failed to show the increase in demand which represented overlapping orders. But they have also made special unique solutions to overcome the challenges successfully. They have formulated Cisco Connection Online, that is CCO, which connected it with all its suppliers and manufacturers online.
They have also made the formulation of integrated commerce solution which was being introduced so as to fulfill the on-time need for the customers and for the back-end ERP systems too.
Then the main solution eHub was being introduced in late 2000 that kept all branches work together, that was intended to help eliminate the war for SaaS components. It had also introduced PIP technology that indicated whether a document requires a response or not.
And yearly growth with EPS of $1.77 was being achieved by them. So that was a dream like heaven for them. But at present also, they are having the top 10 rivals. Next slide please. Next to next. Next to that. Next to that. These are the graphs which are being showing their challenges, and these are the basic slides which are being showing their achievements. They have go on these 10 rivals for them. Please look after these 10 rivals which have looked after them for the IT solution. For all these, the next slide, the last slide. These are all the logos of the main companies which have been came down for their rivals, but they have overcome all these competitions in a successful manner.
Thank you.
So we are very thankful to all our chief guests who have given us an opportunity to learn that how could the challenges could be overcome in a proper manner. Thank you.
Now, I would like to call upon our next presenters, Priyanka Preeti and Ritika Gajwani, on the topic Warehouse and its Management as a Tool of Supply Chain. Warehouse and its Management as a Tool of Supply Chain. Warehousing contributes value in the logistic process. Warehouse is a storage space for products. Warehouse management system is used effectively in managing warehouse business processes by maximizing space and minimizing material handling by automating put-away process to meet customer requirements. Slide please. Now the dynamic aspect of warehouse, from manufacturing distribution to the appropriate store. Second is the consolidation terminal. It is the combination of logistic flow of two or more shipments in order to realize lower transportation costs. Third is breakable facility. It receives combined customer orders from manufacturer and ship them to the local customer. Next comes the cross dock. It is a practice in logistics of unloading materials and then uploading those materials with no or little storage in between. Next slide. Warehouse established a common platform to synchronize its operation directly to production for just in time. This allows manufacturers to achieve real-time visibility and control to reduce costs, meet quality, and improving and sustaining high customer service level through the use of a strategic located warehouse. Warehouse maximizes flexibility, that is product assortment. It is the degree and duration of warehouse utilization. Next comes the value-added service. Any warehouse should be designed to maximize flexibility and respond to the changing customer requirement by including the value, quality, and usefulness. After that is the shipment sequencing. It is loading and uploading of goods in a proper sequencing.
Next, strategic warehouse can provide both, that is economic benefits and service benefits. Then the service benefits, these are justified by sales improvement that more than offset added cost. It includes spot stocking, full line stocking, and value added service. Next please. Reverse logistic processing. It includes activities supporting return management, recall or product that did not sell, remanufacturing and repair. Next. Spot stocking. It is a positioning of inventory for seasonal and promotional demand. Full line stocking. It provides one-stop shopping capability for goods from multiple suppliers. Then the last one is value-added services. It includes any work that creates a greater value for customers. Next, warehouse operation involves two major activities, that is handling and storage. Objective is to efficiently receive inventory, store it as required, assemble it into complete orders, make a customer shipment. Operations will therefore emphasize a product flow. Next,